how you doing today? Just a little quick update. That way we're just sitting there working on a tune, and how we would throw up a quick update. Let's turn the music down a little bit. It's February 4th, 2019, day 51. Update on the weight, we're down another pound, or 239.0 pounds, so it's a going. Blood pressure, you know, I've always had a trouble with my blood pressure being up there like 250 over 92, 94, in that range. Checked it first thing this morning was 135 over 83, so we're doing something right. At least I ain't gonna die from high blood pressure. But I just thought I'd throw something up here. Yesterday we kind of ate, then watched the Super Bowl, and then thought I'd have a little snack during the Super Bowl, so I had some pork rinds. Thought, well, maybe that's going to screw things up, but it didn't. I didn't gain no weight or nothing, so looks like a few pork rinds during the Super Bowl was okay. I did a big pot of my own Normandy vegetables, you know, with the broccoli, the cauliflower, the Brussels sprouts, the sliced cabbage, all in one. Throwed it in the pot, cooked it up into a nice vegetable soup, and we went to took the grandkids down to Missoula on, what was that, Saturday, I guess, and they took off for Arizona, but I figured going down there my back would probably be giving me a little trouble. When I drive for a long time, after a couple hours my back starts hurting pretty good, and it started bothering me about 35-40 miles out of Missoula. There we started hurting my back, and I had to keep readjusting and everything. Got down there and got out of the car and walked around a little bit, and the pain went away. And so we walked around a little bit, and then on the way home took my wallet out of the back of my pocket and throwed it up on the dash. That was one of the problems. But then it didn't bother me that bad coming home. I zipped all home, and I thought, well, I'll suffer yesterday from that, and woke up and my back felt great. I have no pain in my back right now. I just can't believe it. It's 2 below zero. The wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour. Looks like we got about a 15 or 16 below zero wind chill. The snow's coming down heavy. Miserable outside. And usually these times of day, my back is just ready to tighten up and bring me to my knees. I'm sitting here, I could go out and shovel snow if I had to, so I'm thinking something's on this diet is helping me. It's either the fat or the collagen in the meat we're eating, or something it's probably the fasting. I'm letting my body reset itself to where it's repairing. You know, it's not just all digesting food. I only eat the once a day, so I'm letting I'm going through what, 24 hours, so 6 hours of digestion, and then what, 18 hours of regeneration. So that's got to be helping regen the joints, putting some cartilage back in there. You know, your body will replace all that stuff. I put a link on my Facebook page of Dr. Barry, and you know, my hands would usually get stiff because I'm figuring, I'm getting arthritis in my hands because I've frostbit my hands so many times over the years that cold really bothers them. Well, they're not bad. They're a little inflamed. I can take my ring off. I used to not be able to do that in the morning, so I'm losing a little bit of inflammation because the ring is slipping on and off. So that's helping. So it's letting my body regenerate. And I'm going to tell a few little things here that I've observed that I don't know if it's in my brain or if it's actually helping, or am I full of BS? I don't know. I'm just going to ask a few questions, like when your body goes into this repair mode. I notice that like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we turn the heater off. We heat with wood here, or pellets. I went from a wood stove over to a pellet stove, and so we have wood heat, but we turn that all off at night. So the house is like about 60 degrees, if not cooler. It's usually about 60 or 55 in the mornings when we get up. So it cools off at night. But like about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I can feel my body temperature rise like you got a fever. And I was thinking, you know, when you get sick, your body temperature rises to fight the infection that you've got, if you got a cold or the flu or something. Well, I get that at night. If I'm, not all the time, just sometimes, I've felt that my body temperature is like I got a fever at night. And that must be when your body goes into this repair mode, that it's fighting whatever inflammation that you have in your joints or anywhere you have it, but it's your body trying to repair itself. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't have it all the time, but I've felt it a bunch of times over the past 2 months, because I have nothing in my system. My body's done digested, because it's a good, almost 10 hours since I've ate. So my body switches over, it's burning fat, it's burning whatever it has to, but it goes into this repair mode. And I notice when I wake up, I really feel good. And that has to be something with this autophagy and the intermittent fasting, they call it, that you let, instead of eating every couple hours and then going to bed 8 hours and then getting up and eating again, it lets my body go into this repair mode. And I'll tell you what, it really feels good. It works. It makes my joints feel good. I wish I could get Rosalie on board, but she's 30 years of working the school lunch program and going to all of them seminars on nutrition and everything. She's watching and she knows I feel better, but I can't get her on board yet. But we're working on it a little bit at a time. Because she has really bad joint problems in her knees and stuff, and I think I could help her if she would be open-minded, but right now she's not open-minded for her. She likes what it's doing for me, the weight loss and everything. I feel better, I have more energy, but for her, she can't do the fat. And I probably go overboard with my fat because I'm doing an ancestral style of cooking and stuff that my ancestors did, you know, the pot on the back of the stove, and we're just throwing everything in that and cooking it, and the old fat bubbles to the top. And I just love that. It's all spiced up, and it just turns her stomach. She can't, you know, I take it out of the fridge, put it on the stove, warm that up, and all the fat goes back into the broth, and pour a big old bowl of that, my chunk of meat, and I'm set for the day. And it's working for me. I mean, I'm excited how well this is working. My hunger, I have no hunger pains. I woke up this morning, I have my coffee, and it's almost noon again, and I'm not even looking forward to dinner because I'm not hungry. So we'll see how that works. The one thing that it hasn't helped over the years of driving logging truck and chaining up with them big old heavy 3-railer chains, chaining the truck and the trailer, I tore the cartilage or muscles or something in the right shoulder to a point where I have no strength hardly up in my right arm. And it was real hard to throw chains. I mean, they weigh over 100 pounds a piece, and you pick them up, throw them on the tire, throw them over the other tire, pull ahead, get under there, hook them up. You do that 6-7 times a day, putting them on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. If you haul 3 loads, you put that 6 times. And you do that for several 30 years. Takes its toll. So I have some nerve damage here, and I notice, I get shaken with my cough. Not in my left hand, just in my right. And I'm hoping that nerve damage may be repaired over time, but we'll see. That's my one concern, and we'll keep tracking that, how that works. But I really appreciate all the subscribers. I've had this YouTube channel up here for 10 years, and in the past 2 weeks I've got more subscribers than I had in the past 10 years with my music. But I still like to do my music, and that's why I change up a little bit the intros and stuff, throw a little bit of my music in there, because I own all the rights to that, so I can put all that music on my videos and nobody can say a word about it. I noticed, I was watching one lady, Melanie Hind. I like watching her videos. You'll see her channels are in my subscriptions down there. But she was saying that YouTube stopped one of her videos because she had some copyrighted music playing in the background. So hopefully, I don't know why they would say anything with my music, because it's all that music come out of here. It's nobody's music. It's stupid little tunes, very simple. But I like doing it. It's my hobby, and it keeps me sharp in my head and everything. So we're enjoying that. But I just thought I'd throw a quick one up here. It's terrible outside. I'm going to play a few tunes. I'm working on that tune I was just playing. It's no big deal. It's just a little ditty that I thought up a while back. I just keep working on them, trying to make them better. So we'll throw this one up on the tube. It's 13 minutes, so I'm rambling. Well, I like to talk a little bit to you folks. I really appreciate the people that's commented on me and subscribed, and all my friends that are watching this, and everything's been going pretty good, and we're just going to keep updating every couple of days. As long as people are watching it, we'll do her. So we're going to sign off, and we'll talk to you later and get this one up. Bye.